We are in an engineering and construction company in oil and gas sector which executes mega project on contract basis. The project is severely behind schedule and the client isn't happy. Client has asked to form a task force team to identify the showstoppers and find solutions. Some of the problems faced by the contractor's project manager: there are conflicts between discipline engineers, difficulty in identifying the responsible people. What we intend to show in this film: how the project manager defends himself and his company from the various accusations made by the client, how he rectifies the conflict between his team members, how he deals with the disobliging team member. Let's find out how he does this.
Okay, good morning and welcome everyone on the first meeting of the task force of the field extension project. We're here to discuss the main reasons why we're behind schedule. The next deadline is in 6 months, so we'll start with introducing ourselves, and I'll start myself. I'm Alexander van Kerkhoven. I'm the project manager of the client side.
Okay, I'm Christina. I'm the project engineer from the client side.
I am Andres and I am the project manager from the contractor side.
I'm Gaurav Vishwanathan and I'm the construction engineer from the contractor side.
Hi, I'm Cecilia Bergman. I'm the planning engineer from the construction side.
Hey, I am Esteban Cardona. I am the piping and structural engineer from the contractor side.
Mr. Andres, the project should have been finished 1.5 years ago, but since then you rescheduled 3 to 4 times. This shows a lack of management. You're not allocating the right people or spending enough resources on this project. If the project was finished on time, we could have pumped up oil at a price of $115, but now it's down to $50. This is a big problem for our company.
So with all due respect, let me tell you that myself and our management have always worked in the best interest of the project and always treated this project with top priority. It is not fair to blame the contractor alone for the project delay. You must acknowledge that the scope of work and project specs were changed several times. The engineering details that were available at the time of bidding and what we develop now has completely changed. We have exceeded our budget and we are still waiting for the variation orders to be approved by you. So let's not use this forum to discuss the pending variation orders. Let's stick to the agenda. Cecilia, could you please start explaining the project progress and the areas of concern from the last weekly progress report?
Of course. Okay, so this is how we are now. We have engineer at 80% concluded, procurement at 70% and construction at 45%. We have two major concerns right now. One is the drawing that I issued for construction. They keep getting revised without any control, resulting site reworks, which is hampering the construction progress. The other concern is in the procurement. Some of the major equipment and packages are severely delayed. Some of the major construction activity cannot be completed without these items.
Okay, people, so the drawings issue is something we have been highlighting for the past 6 months. Until now, the situation is just staying the same. So we had agreed to approve minor changes by using site query sheets, and this will be incorporated as SAS-built drawings at the end, as we have talked. So that construction won't stop for revision of drawings. But we don't see this is actually working, so what is going on?
Well, we've been issuing a request for the site query sheet, and on a timely basis we've wanted to do that, but unfortunately we have more than 100 requests still pending in just the last 2 weeks.
Okay, it is not a good engineer practice to prepare so many site query sheets in first place and later on incorporating in a drawing. In fact, a lot of requests doesn't need the site query sheets. These are basically site adjustments which are internationally accepted, with international standards. But the problem is that the client representative is not accepting this practice.
Which international standards are you talking about? We want you to follow all the specifications as